up? Today is Monday morning, and I am heading to my third job. It's about 10:45. I started early this morning. Yeah, like I always say, I like to start early to get home early to finish my paperwork. Wanted to touch bases with you guys this week. I am doing a video on the specialty tools, the second one. I was just waiting for another something I ordered to come in, so that finally came in this weekend, so I'll get that done. This week, if you noticed on my Instagram, it's slowed down a little bit as far as the pictures I've been taking. It hasn't been as much as it usually is, only because I've been getting a lot more complicated stuff. I always tell people, when I take pictures of a lot of the easy jobs that I do. Stuff when it's more complicated, I take my time, really focus, and yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. But also too, I'm not as busy as I was, so it's, you know, it slows down here and there. Like I always say, you just got to be prepared for the slowdown when it does. And I always say my slowdown is a little different than everybody else's. So your slowdown might be different from mine. That's just how it goes. You might go from 7-8 calls a day to one job a day, which is not usually what I do. I still usually do about 3-4 calls a day if I'm slow. Let's just say 3 to 5. So let's just say that when I'm slow. And like I said, you just gotta enjoy that time. When you're slow, you have time to do more things when you can, and then when it's busy, you just gotta suck it up and do it. That's just how it goes. Yeah, for all the people that, the new people, that thank you for subscribing, thank you for asking me questions. Any questions that you have, you can always ask me, but a lot of times I probably answered it already. I noticed that. You can cycle back through old videos. I'll try to make playlists on that and whatnot, but yeah, so pretty much this week I'm trying to turn it up a little bit, accepting more jobs, getting ready for me to take my vacation. I keep saying that because, like, I'm so mind blown that I'm gonna take one finally, and luckily I can take my daughter and we can experience some new things. But that's the point of starting your own business. I wanted to share a couple of stories with you guys this week that I ran across last week, and just want to encourage you guys to, if you're older, or if you've been doing this for a while and you just need that push to do it, man. I was stopping in Marcone, my parts shop, I think it was maybe on a Thursday, and the guy was just like, I'd known the guy for a while, and I've known him when I was working for another company, so pretty much he's seen the progression of me starting my business and where I'm at now. He saw my first van, my other van, you know, he's seen everything, and he's like, man, I'm proud of you, man. Like, you really doing your thing for being so young to doing that. And I'm like, I appreciate it. And I think the reason why most guys stay away from, let's just say, warranty work or starting their own in general is because of the paperwork. I mean, it's no joke. You got to make sure you get your stuff done. For some people that starting their own business, you see the paperwork, it's not really that bad, but sometimes people really you know, can't stay on top of it as much, and then if you don't stay on top of it, you don't make your money, you know, properly, and you know, you can enjoy certain things and do certain things. I mean, when I go home every day, I pretty much send everything for approval or submit my claims before I do anything. You know, I just it's like I'm continuing my job. If I'm doing 5, 6, 7, 8 hours on the road, I get home, I got a new phone, it's a little heavier, so I gotta make sure that it's being held up. Sorry about that. All right, good to go. So yeah, what I was saying, yeah. So that's how it goes sometimes, and you know, you just have to be prepared, pretty much. I hate when things happen like that. It gets me off track, off my mindset. So right now I'm heading to a COD that I did. I pretty much, it was 2-in-1. I did the stove, and the stove that I put this picture up on Instagram. And the comments two comments they left under it was like, why would anybody fix it? First, it's a landlord-tenant situation. Second, it was only 2 burners not working. So you don't want to throw away a whole stove because 2 burners don't work. So people would rather fix that than. And one of the burners, I didn't have to do anything. I just had to adjust or I had to pop in the track that was on the coil. It was just separate from it, so I had to snap it back in. That was done, you know. And yeah, you make good money off the keeping the stop parts on your truck. And then I'm going back for the refrigerator. I have to install an ice maker on it, so made good money on that job. And yeah, as long as you see, every day I have a daily goal to how much money I want to make. Now everybody is different, you know, everybody is different. I was looking at statistics, and to make over 100 grand, you at least got to make over let's just say 250 a day. So my minimum for me is 300 a day, but I never, you know, it's never like that every day, you know. It's always more than that is what I'll say. So that goes into flows into the weekend that I don't work. Sundays I don't work, so, but Saturdays I do work. So, you know, I always try to maximize my week and you know, stay consistent, because once you start a business and you're now enjoying your life and you're adding more things to your life, you know how they say more money, more problems, but it's not really more problems. Is that you're just living your life, enjoying your life, and you know, you might move to a better neighborhood, you might get a better vehicle, you might get more vans, you might start hiring people, and with those things, you know, you get more responsibility. That's just how it is. And you got to make sure that you know, you have the money consistently coming in to take care of those things that you add on. Now me, it was a slow process when I started my business. Yeah, my first year I really did good my first year. Second year I did good, and coming up to my 3rd year, it's gonna be good. So I have no complaints. My thing is to get better every year. Like I said, this year I added my wife on. January 1st I added her, and it's been a great year with her so far. You know, it's been up and down, it's been rocky. She's learned a lot of things, but you know, it was great. It was really a great year having her work for me. I mean, CODs has went up exponentially. Because I'm, you know, able to catch the calls from, if I'm on the road here and I get a call from Yelp, or I get somebody requesting service, they get responded to ASAP because of her. You know, there's jobs that come in that, say if I'm doing a video like this, or I'm on the phone, or I'm on a job, she can accept those jobs, and you know, and I don't have to worry about it. And then she can call the customer, confirm them. It just looks better when I get to the house. The first thing people say, I was like, who's that offers girl? She's really great. So that too, your customer service will make or break you as well. And I keep stressing that, because my customer service is so on point for me, is that that's where I'm getting a lot of the calls from, a lot of referrals from, a lot of word of mouth. So like I said, I don't advertise. So yeah, a couple things. Like I said, this week I'm gonna have another video with the tools. Somebody asked me about stock parts again, and I try to tell you guys that when it comes to stocking parts, it all depends on your area. There's a general idea of certain things you need for dryers and washers and stuff like that, but you tend to want to stock more things. And I always I said in the comments too, if you want to get that information, check out DC Appliance Repair. He has a lot of information on parts you can stock up on when you're starting your business and stuff like that, because I watched that video and pretty much he's on point with a lot of stuff. So you pretty much just want to watch that video, and that'll point you in the right direction. So I'm thankful for this YouTube community of appliance repair guys, because man, there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning just by watching other people's videos, and you know, thankful for that a lot. And just to you know, reinforce everything that I'm doing and making sure that I'm on point, because you know, I always encourage people, take things from different, you know, to apply it to your business, because you want to be the best, you know. And there's a lot of people's videos I've watched and things I've done to incorporate into my business to make it better. Now, like I said, I'm worried taking this week off, but it's the end of the year, so it's not that bad. Making sure I change my voicemails, leaving messages. I am getting a lot more emails through my my website now, so which is a good thing. A lot more emails, people responding to it. You like I said a couple videos earlier, it's like you never know who's looking and what they're looking for. Like even when you Google appliance repair in my area, I might be like the third or fourth. You know, like I said, I don't pay for any advertising, but that's just, I'm guessing because of the organic searches that people are searching. I don't know. I'm not good at SEO or anything like that, but I just I search myself a lot, and to make sure I am popping up where I'm popping up. And I tend to get a lot of COD calls that are in my area anyway, you know, because I'm assuming when I ask people, it's like, yeah, I got you on Google. But when they looked me up, you know, they looked up credentials, they look up your presence online, they look up a lot of things. So just make sure you have, you know, you build that up best way you can. If you pay for advertising, that's good. Like I said, I haven't needed it yet. And I always tell people too, another thing, never put all your eggs in one basket with these warranty companies. Have different ones. You know how that goes, because they can shut you down at any given time. You don't want that. Another update too, I took my van in to get alignment, and found out my left strut is bent. So I got to get that fixed this week. That's how that goes sometimes. I'm like, geez, you know. But I wasn't having any problems. I was just going to get alignment because I realized my, you know, steering wasn't that great. And we do a lot of miles, and I'm gonna try to keep up with doing my alignment every 6 months, 3 to 6 months if I can, so my tires don't wear out that fast. Yeah, vehicle maintenance is another thing. I always stress that, because you don't want to be stranded out on the road. Your vehicle is the best thing, and a lot of people, I feel like nowadays, if it's their own personal vehicle, they'll usually take care of it more if they're working for somebody and it's somebody else's vehicle. So that's I've learned that working for somebody. When I was working for somebody, I had to make sure I was, you know, taking care of the vehicle, because I took it home every day on the weekends, had to wash it. You know, you go. I think I put on my my Instagram too a picture of my old company's truck. I might have. I don't know, but that's how it goes sometimes. It's just I'm a big fan of helping people out. I'm not a quote unquote hater. I pretty much want everybody to win, you know, because once you have that energy, you will win yourself. I mean, I don't even know how people can operate with that type of negative energy of not even caring about what everybody else does, you know. I mean, I want everybody else to win, but, you know, it can't really concern me if you don't, you know. Whatever you do is what you do with your life, and if, you know, that's what it is. But I know for me, be positive, you get positive results. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I want to stress something too, another thing too, like I'm gonna keep doing this throughout my videos, people that watch, because there's always new people watching and asking me questions about things. So I always say, keep up with your technical information. That's another thing too, is consistently changing. Past, I want to say month, or the last time I even did a video, the past week, everything, I haven't even used any, like, say, applianceology or anything like that. And like I said, once you start getting in the mix of things and doing things, you will get to where you're going to, or knowing what to look for when you're diagnosing. So yeah, this is Florida, and I get a whole bunch of these. Gated community. How you doing, man? I'm going to 3030 Laurel Ridge Circle. 3030 Laurel Ridge Circle. So yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Florida, a lot of gated communities, and pretty much I don't live in a gated community, homeowner association, all that type of stuff. You don't have the freedom if you had your own land, and that's a whole nother different video.
Yeah, I just spoke with.
All right, man. Thank you. So yeah, gonna go into this job, knock out this ice maker real quick. Guy already paid in full, so I'm just coming back to install. And I love customers like that pay in full. And I'm gonna hit him up. Actually, as somebody that I've known for years. I mean, he's known me before I've worked for Red's Appliance. So, but we just kept in contact, and he has properties, and it's good that you get to help people out like that you know, you want to anybody that I've known that knows me, and you're in the Palm Beach County, you watching, you can always hit me up. And I charge fairly. I don't overcharge. I charge properly. I'll give you this much. I had a guy charge $300. I was going behind him because it still was making noise. $300 to change an idle pulley in a Samsung dryer. Ridiculous. I mean, that's a lot of money. You know, I keep those parts stocked on my truck, and I could never charge that much for that job. And knowing how fast I can do it, I mean, the most I'd probably charge is maybe 150 to 180 around there. But anyway, I'm gonna get going, and you guys take care. On to the next one.